3.
Welcome back to the Cleveland High School Podcast. I'm Harrison.
And I'm Evan.
And this is your current events podcast. Our first story today is yet another instance of an athlete being arrested for a sex-related crime. Pittsburgh Pirates star closer Felipe Vasquez was arrested Tuesday and will be facing charges of statutory sexual assault, unlawful encounter with a minor, and multiple other charges. This case is from August 2017, and it is said that Vasquez and a 13-year-old girl won his Ford Mustang at the end of her driveway. Vasquez described the encounter to police as sex but not really, as he said, and in his own words, his penis could not fit entirely in her vagina. This was only brought to the police's attention as the girl's mother found the pictures and messages and reported it to police. This has been a crazy week and just month in general for sports, as this is the second instance in less than a month of sexual assault charge or case against an athlete. So, I mean, this is pretty crazy going forward.
Yeah, in the last few months, we've seen a lot of just different allegations coming across with a lot of different athletes talking about things that they've done, and mostly just sexual assault charges, and just some overall crazy stuff going on.
Absolutely.
I hope that the sports scene gets a lot better soon.
Absolutely. Evan, I think you had our second story for us.
Going to New York, there was a student that was stabbed and killed on Monday. A little after school let out, 16-year-old Cassine Morris was stabbed in a fight with Tyler Flatch. The fight was apparently over a girl. No one helped Cassine, even though there was apparently 50 to 70 kids watching or filming the fight.
That's just crazy.
It's just, I don't understand that. But we are unaware of any charges going against Flatch at the time. I can't believe that nobody helped.
It is crazy. It's 50 to 70 people were there, and all of them knew this was going to happen. Not even knew he was going to get stabbed, but knew this fight was going to happen, and no one even tried to help him.
I understand that this was probably a planned fight since it was over a girl, but, I mean, if you see someone getting stabbed, you got to at least help.
For our third story of the day, staying in sports, we have an update on Antonio Brown, as we have apparently found out that the NFL will not be suspending him and he will face no charges after he was accused on multiple accounts of sexual assault by his former trainer Brittany Taylor. This comes after the NFL met with her and said that they wouldn't be suspending him or anything. We are still unclear at this time moving forward whether Antonio Brown will face any sort of suspension or any fines, but we will let you know when we get that.
Yeah, it's crazy. Honestly, it just confuses me on why she went back to be his trainer after all the time that, all the things that he did to her beforehand. Because, I mean...
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't go back if someone did the things that he did to her, even before.
Absolutely.
On a little more lighthearted note, I'm sure that you guys have heard of the Area 51 raid. It is September 20th as of the day that we are recording this. There are 1.5 million people that responded to the Facebook group as either interested in going or going 100%. In my opinion, I only think that there's going to be about 500,000 people maybe going to this event. Harrison, what did you respond to on the Facebook group?
Yeah, I said probably not. I couldn't get a ticket out in time, but
yeah,
we'd have to see at that point. But
personally, I couldn't find a hotel that was open.
I think this will be a very arrest-heavy weekend, as a lot of people will be getting arrested for trespassing. It's a federal charge because it's federal property.
Yeah.
So that'll be interesting.
Going to our Florida Man segment, there was a man in Florida over the weekend that was arrested on indecent exposure, disturbing the peace, and I think trespassing charges at a Chick-fil-A while running around naked in the parking lot, end quote, and yelling at the police, quote, "If you look at my genitalia, you are gay." Not exactly what I was expecting to see in my newsfeed this weekend.
Not at all, and that's a very Florida thing to say.
Yes, it is a very Florida thing. But, I mean, I don't know, man. He definitely had some very strong opinions about what the police officers looked at when they got on the scene.
Very much so.
Yes. Stuff kind of just, this week has been very crazy.
It has been. It's very weird.
Yeah, this week I've been talking to people around our school and people just in general, and they said that this just has been a very hectic and wild week for a lot of people.
It has been.
I mean, think that's the last story we have.
I think it is.
I am correct. We will see you next time on the Cleveland High School podcast. I'm Evan.
I'm Harrison.
And we'll see you in the next one.